Welcome to Help Me Understand the podcast. I'm
Welcome.
here.
Take
You're here.
2.
We're here. You
Take
feel me?
2.
Q. Overflow Quest. We have my co-host.
MYRIE.
MYRIE.
MYRIE Unlimited. MYRIE the artist. MYRIE on hiatus.
Dope. I love the vibes. I love the energy. You feel me?
And by hiatus, yeah.
So, I mean, like this episode, we pretty much talking about life. You feel me? We pretty much talking about like trials and tribulations, cause you know, like now more than ever. I mean, like people like really going through stuff. Like
We're going
it's
to be
really
talking about more than trials and tribulations, but
no, that's just a segue.
Yeah.
But you know, like people actually like really going through stuff. People are actually, for them, for us, for everyone, life is like really life, and you feel me?
yeah, so we can say that this episode is it's going to get personal, right?
We
gonna
definitely
get a little,
doing that.
Get a little personal.
That's definitely the whole vibe,
Just
the whole
a
tone.
little bit. Now, on to these trials and tribulations.
Facts.
Now, let's be a little bit, because we're going to get personal. So if we're going to get personal, let's be transparent.
Okay.
Now, this is take 2, because it's take 2. Now, previously, we were discussing, a trial that you faced, which was...
Very much so. We was pretty much talking about how like, like last year. And then my house had caught on fire.
Yeah.
And then it was like pretty much almost died.
You didn't almost die. You almost chose to die.
Almost died
You almost chose to die.
over a charger. I felt like it
Yeah.
I needed that though.
You needed what? To
The
face
charger.
reality?
The charger. What you mean?
So you were going to run into a burning house to get
No. I was
Like-
actually in the house while it was burning. Like there was no running into the house. I was there. I was going into the room.
Okay, so take me there.
All right, so boom. I'm pretty much asleep at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking fried chicken is being cooked. So I'm like, I was actually really about to go back to sleep. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So, but something told me to actually like, go ahead, get up. You feel me? Go ahead and see what it is. So whoop-de-whoop. So I go ahead, get up. And then I see the kitchen. I'm like, oh, shoot, like, it's like a whole fire. You feel me?
Like engulfed in flames.
Yeah, like it's like everywhere. At first it started like real small. And then like all of a sudden, I say like within maybe 5 seconds, it seemed like exactly. It
Yeah,
got
that's how it
bigger
happens.
and bigger and bigger. And I was like, that was like a real moment for me.
Were you like afraid?
I mean, I wasn't
Obviously not. You.
I
thought
wasn't
about
like
your
in
charger.
I wasn't afraid, you feel me? It was like I was like at first I thought we could put this out.
Yeah.
But then
I mean,
it was
instincts.
like, yeah, nah, that wasn't it. That wasn't that type of time.
Yeah.
So after that, I was like, cause I sleep. I ain't gonna say I sleep. I tried to go in the bathroom and then get like something to go ahead and like you know how like in the cartoons, they go ahead fill it up as much as they can, and then it's like, let me go ahead, run, throw the water on it, it get put out.
That you did that?
Try as soon as I listen. Like remember when I said it was like 5 seconds. As soon as I attempted to do that,
What did
the
you-
fire got bigger.
What did you grab? Like,
Man,
like
I
what
grabbed
did
the bucket.
Okay.
I grabbed the bucket of water.
Okay, that's better. Cause something in my mind just said maybe he grabbed like a cup out the bathroom.
What?
I don't know. Something just.
I should
made
have
me-
grabbed a cup. But anyway, so what I was talking about was, so from that moment, that's when I was like, fight or flight. I ran and got my charger. I needed that. The story needed to be told. You feel me? The story needed to be told. I had to let the people know. I had to let my job know because they didn't believe me
Yeah,
until I sent them like the video.
I couldn't believe that they didn't believe you. Cause why would you make? Never mind. You have admitted that you troll in real life before.
I do, but
Were
it's
you
not
running
like
late that day, or were you trying to call out?
Actually, I didn't even go to work. I didn't have to go to work. Like it was just like I had to go ahead like let them know because like the way my situation was, I couldn't go into work.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Work is probably on like the last thing on someone's mind.
Exactly. So it was like after that, it was like life pretty much I got real for me. Like it
Yeah.
was like real before, but it was like the first time I'd be like, this is like a real situation for me. For real. Like maybe like other stuff I probably overhyped it. You feel me?
I wouldn't say you overhyped it.
No, not the fire. I'm talking about other things that I probably
Like,
went through.
I mean,
You feel me?
I wouldn't say
Compared to that.
personal problems. I won't ever, or personal issues or whatever that's going on in your life. I would never say that it's overhyped because it's personal. It's your journey to go through, nobody else's.
Yeah.
But I will say that, like I've said before, when that happened, I kind of saw you in a place, and as a friend, having my own shit going on, I felt the way like, damn, there's not really much that I can do to kind of help this situation.
Yeah.
But I also said this, like I felt like that was something that needed to happen in your life because, like I said, I saw you in a place, but I also saw you rise above it. And looking at you today, I feel like you're in a much better position, whether you notice it or not, than you were
Before?
Yeah, I feel like you are.
Okay.
It's motivation.
Oh, it's definitely motivation. I about to say like everybody needs that. Everybody needs to go through their own event in their life. You feel me? Like it's gonna happen. Not to be like we wishing like bad upon you.
I won't
but
say,
it's like it's to help you grow. You feel me?
Yeah, I won't say everyone needs to go through something, but yeah, most people go through things, whether big or small, to change them drastically.
True.
And yeah, so I felt like that was something that possibly had to go on in your life to kind of move you in another direction. Because ever since then, I've watched you be on grind. Like that shit ain't stopped you. That shit moved you.
Oh yeah, no.
That shit moved you, and not only you. I felt like you said something about how one of your relatives felt about it, and I understood. Cause it's almost sometimes something like that happen, and it's almost like a relief, like a weight off of one's shoulder. What you say?
Okay. I see where you're going at with this.
Yeah, it's painful in that moment, but when you look at the bigger picture, it's like
It needed to happen.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
That right there, I definitely agree with.
Like I will say personally, in my own life, I feel like a lot of things needed to take place for me as well to get where, and in no way, shape, or form am I in a position where I want to be. But I feel like this last trial and or tribulation that I've been going through is moving me now. Because when I said when I mentioned something about a hiatus,
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that means to me, I need 3 months off. Like, I need 3 months to get where I need to be. But realistically, I can't do that because we got some business going on and like other shit. But besides that, I say a trial for me right now would be quitting weed.
So an addiction.
It's not a fucking addiction.
Ooh.
Because I have to tell you that. But it's like, I'll say this, on 4 months, not smoking weed.
You said 4 months?
Not 4 months, 4 days. 4 days. I'm saying I'm 4 days not smoking weed. But I will tell you what was an addiction.
Okay, continue.
Like I said, y'all, it's gonna get a little personal. But I don't want to say the word, but I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm on a journey of retention alongside of going cold turkey on the marijuana. You know what retention is, right?
I got a feeling. I know where you're going at with this. You feel me? I understand, but I think you should clarify for the people because they will want to know. You feel me? Like you said,
If you don't know,
we're going to get personal here. You feel me?
So we're
gonna offer clarity.
So let's offer some clarity real quick.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
And it's a real addiction. If you don't know what retention is, one, either you go get you a dictionary, because everyone has a dictionary in their hand. How are you watching this? But I'm gonna tell a quick story.
All right.
In high school, this is when this addiction kind of
Get in for you.
kicked in a little bit, but I didn't know it was. Anyway, in high school, I remember it was like either 10th or 11th grade. Bazaar. You know who Bazaar is, right?
No.
I'll tell you in a little minute. We got to keep these code names. I know he know who he is. It's very fucking obvious. And if you're watching this Bazaar, what up, bruh? What up? But it was one time in class, this man was like, you know, MYRIE, you be so cool, you be so calm, like nothing get you mad, none, whatever. You must be like fuck a whole lot of bitches. I can tell you fucking you like whatever. And I was like, I took that as, you know, a nigga gonna run along with that shit. Like, yeah, I'm fucking bitches. I'm getting hoes. Little did he know, or anybody else know, that when I went home, Double Dip Chicks was on repeat. Not constantly though, but like, just go ahead, pop that DVD on in there and go ahead, go to work. And I thought that, you know, that was a good thing because that's what was keeping me calm. Because once
It was keeping you calm?
That's what I thought.
Like, what do you mean by keeping you calm?
Well, as my peer had told me, he felt that I must be fucking. Therefore, I can be cool, calm, because I swear, like, not a lot of stuff upset me. But that is a lie that I also told myself.
Oh, so basically what you're saying is that was pretty much a form of relaxation for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's not real. That's not the truth. But I tricked myself into thinking that.
Interesting.
Kind of, sort of, because I was kind of told that must be what it is. But anyway, yeah. 4 days. 4 days retention, 4 days no smoking.
Okay, so with that one right there, right? So I wanted to talk about like AA, you feel me? Alcohol Anonymous. So
A class you've never been to.
I used to tell people that I used to take those type of classes whenever I ain't wanted to drink anymore. And it works every time.
But you can always just say, "Nah, I'm good."
I felt like I did it how I wanted to do it because it was entertaining to me. But
okay, whatever.
So listen, back to what I was talking about. So with Alcohol Anonymous, or pretty much any addiction type of course that you might take, you feel
There's
me?
a lot of them.
So with that, usually they're they might give you like a medal or something, you feel me?
Yeah.
And it was like, you deserve one.
It's been 4 days.
I mean, you don't overlook the small things.
Right. And I'm proud of the 4 days that I've been going. But ain't all that deep.
You say that, but you should probably pat yourself on the back. Give yourself a cookie.
I do it every day. Not
Hey.
a cookie, but I tell myself that I'm proud of myself. Because there are moments that arise where, because I'm in an environment where the weed is available, I can go and spark one up right now.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it.
But that's not what I want to do.
Because you're stronger than that.
Exactly. There's times when even with me being on my retention journey, I haven't really had the urge. When I was doing that, it was more so out of boredom. Like I wouldn't be doing shit, but like either I'm watching TV, I'm scrolling on my phone. I'm like, well, I got some spare time. Let me go ahead and. But yeah, then I do it, and it's like, what was that for? I could have been around this bitch doing some push-ups instead. I'm proud of myself. That's weak. But anyway, I feel like the retention part, that's like whatever. But the weed, I miss when it was a journey. But now it's not. It's more so like just doing it because I'm about to eat, smoking because I'm about to watch something on TV, smoking because I'm bored. It's not fun.
Yeah, see, I really hated the journey part of it because it's like, so boom, we go ahead, we trying to find some, you feel me? We might go ahead and meet the plug. But before we might
Shout out
actually
to
find
Weed Man
the plug,
Jackson.
Shout out to them. I have no idea who they are.
You know
but
who the fuck it is.
Listen, before we actually finally get to that actual plug, we probably done been through about 2 other plugs that done dropped the ball. And it's like,
But I feel like that was the fun part, man.
no, because listen, I'm really like, why are
was
you
just
doing
impatient?
this? No, because listen, you gotta let me talk. Listen, I'm really like, why are you doing this as a job or a hobby or whatever? And it's like, I want you to take this serious. I want you to be on demand. I want it to be on site. You feel me? I want you to be great. I don't want you to think of yourself as small time. I want you to think of yourself as big time. I want you to be the neighborhood hero. I got so many expectations for you. I mean, like, I want you to be the guy that you're meant to be. You feel me? We're talking about life. We're talking about trials and tribulations. We're talking about goals. Never short sell yourself. You feel me? Don't do that. Be better.
See, that's the selfish you speaking. You remember when we used to work at the nursing home?
I did. I used to love it.
Yeah. And you remember when we would serve the elderly their lunch and their dinner and their breakfast, and there was always this little lady.
Which one?
I forgot all their names.
Man, they were
Majority of
amazing
them.
people.
They were cool, but it's sad to think that 9 times out of 10 they all don't. But yeah. So you remember this one little lady?
Which one?
I'm gonna get to it. She sit like more so to the back of the room, and after we serve majority of people, she'd be like, "Yoo-hoo,
Hot tea, please.
exactly.
I remember her. Man, that was my dog.
That's
yo.
what you sound like.
I love her.
That's who you sound like.
Listen,
It sounds
she's
like-
amazing.
Yeah, she was cool as fuck. But you sound like that type of person who expect soon as I ring my bell, bring me my shit. Cause low key,
Yeah, because brain.
low key. I feel like that was it. She felt like all she had to do was
Yoo-hoo. At this age, I'm kind of understanding where she coming from. She paid all that money. She's going to get her service.
entitled.
She needs her service. If you're paying
But,
money,
okay.
no. If you're paying money
Right.
for a service, I need that. Run me all that.
That's true. But she knew, just like you know, just like you know you need or want the service, there's other people who want the service.
I might be paying a little bit more money. Maybe she probably was that person.
I highly doubt it, because when we used to call up Wee Man Jackson, 9 times out of 10 we was only spending $20.
But we ain't
Oh,
talking
they
about
get
for
us-
him. We talking about for other people.
Yeah, other people too, because don't take this personal. But yeah, other people as well, because at the end of the day, these I don't know, y'all put too much on these weed men's lives. Like, them motherfuckers have lives. Most of these motherfuckers really do have jobs. Nigga, always felt like weed men, they just sold weed as an extra hobby. Never like really for real.
Go be a rapper.
Why?
Go be a rapper for all that.
I mean, some rappers, they sell weed too.
Exactly.
Wiz, 2 Chainz, I think. I don't know. But yeah, what are some things that you do to help you stay focused?
Some things that I do currently to help me stay focused pretty much is, well, I'm gonna just say I like to go to the gym just because it helps clear my mind just to start off the morning, you feel me?
Okay.
With that one right there, it pretty much helps start my day. And then it's like,
So it's a routine.
yes, I try to make it a routine as much as possible. So from there, I'm gonna say definitely I'm gonna go ahead and try to write down my goals. You feel me? Like a lot of people out here that you should go ahead and write it down in a notebook. You feel me?
Definitely.
Because it's like I'm writing it down. I'm gonna go ahead, actually carry it out in life. You feel me? But me, I don't really do that. I pretty much just write it down in my phone. Boom. I'm knocking off the checklist. I'm knocking down whatever I had set for myself that I wrote down on there. You feel me?
Right.
I'm going ahead, locking in with what I need to lock in with. And it's like with that, I wanted to go ahead and talk about like mental health. You feel me? Like, cause
How is your mental health?
my mental health, it's not the best, but it's like it's constantly a work in progress. Because with me, it's highs and lows. You feel me?
How often do you cry?
I don't really cry too often. That's something I always struggle with.
You
feel
struggle
me?
with crying.
Yeah, because it was never like a thing. You feel me? I don't feel like I ever had a open space to be like, okay, it's okay to cry. You feel me? Like I had some cookies the other day. I looked at the cookies and I said to the cookies, I love you. I cried a little bit. You feel me? Because it was like, these wasn't just any ordinary cookies. These was like the cookies that made me smile to my soul, because these were not just chocolate chip cookies. These were Oreo cookies. You feel me? Pillsbury. Have you ever tried them before?
You sound like a fat bitch.
Have you ever tried them before?
Have I ever tried? Have I ever tried Oreos?
Oreo Pillsbury cookies. You should really try them. They're great. If I had to rate them, I'm gonna probably say about 10 out of 10. You feel me?
Oreo pills. So these are cookies that you bake yourself.
Yes,
And
in the oven.
I'm guessing that they got like Oreo crumbles in the dough.
No, listen, it's not even Oreo crumbles. It's like a Oreo. I guess they mush it up, max it down. I don't know all the ingredients. I don't know how they do it, but that's what it says on the packaging. But listen, back to what I was talking about. Like, it was like in that moment, I was like, this is like deep. You feel me? Like, this is like truly deep. It made me shed a tear. And it was like, that's something that I didn't, as a kid, I didn't feel like I had that room to go ahead and cry about certain things. You feel me? Like, I feel like depending on how you grow up, you might not have that. You might not have that open space to go ahead and experience that.
A batch of cookies.
You saying that, but I'm pretty sure it's things that you cry over that I might not agree with. It's your personal preference. You feel me?
I probably cry at least twice a week.
That's because you're a crier.
Yeah, I am.
I know, and it's okay.
It is. Not saying I will do it in front of people. I get in my zone, and I just,
Listen,
But I think it makes me stronger because it makes me aware that, there's a issue.
Mm-hmm.
Like today, I was watching The Shy, and it was an episode where, all the guys, they had their little guy meet, and they was just talking. And, just kind of seeing myself in each character and feeling what they felt.
Yeah.
I had a moment where, like, shit, let me go and step to the bathroom, give me some tissue, and had to come back and, like, play that shit off. Yeah.
Why you ain't just cry right there?
I just said, listen, I don't just bust out crying. I have to.
Are you ashamed of it?
I'm not ashamed. It's just like, I need a moment. Sometimes you just need a moment, and that's okay.
So when you grew up, you felt like you had an open space to cry?
I didn't cry a lot when I growing up.
Why?
I didn't really care.
You didn't care? Like you just wasn't afforded
the main times
that space.
Okay, I can probably cry. I get told as a baby I cried a lot. Whatever. That's normal. I cried when people died.
We not counting funerals.
I cried as a child, I cried when my auntie would leave because she's lived out of town. And I know if I didn't, I wouldn't be able to see her for a good minute. Yeah, I didn't. I can't say that I cried a whole lot growing up. Just like on some crybaby shit, no.
You know what else I think is crazy? That back then, the way how we look at mental health now versus then, it's like totally different.
We didn't know a lot about it.
We didn't. But it's the fact that we knew that white people, they went to therapy. And it was like, I know recently.
I didn't really know that.
Well, I knew that. I was always big into it. You feel me?
Were you?
Yes, I've always been big into it because I don't think a lot of people know that I got anxiety.
I feel like we all do in some way. I wake up with anxiety going through it.
I knew that I pretty much was like going through that pretty much around the age of, I'm going to say I picked up on it like in high school. You feel me? And it was like, I ain't really knew how to talk about it either.
So
how about I say, I don't know.
Do you want to talk about it now? Like, what are some things that probably, a moment where you probably realize, okay, this could be like some anxiety shit?
I'm going to just say like some simple shit. But like I never liked it big crowds, you feel me? Mm-hmm. I never liked it big crowds. I never liked it just actually like meeting new people. I never liked it that. Like it's something I wanted to do, but it was something that I struggled with.
So what was like one of your worries or fears either in big crowds or meeting new people?
pretty much like the way how I pretty much go about it as far as like I'm gonna just boil it down to just being accepted. You feel me? It's like something that I probably wanted back then, but it's like I didn't know how to actually like go about it. You feel me?
You felt like you weren't accepted in most crowds, or
No, not
in
that
the
I
people?
wasn't accepted. It's just that just being accepted in general.
What if it does? Like, what if it doesn't work out?
Yeah, you
You
feel
were,
me?
like-
Like I'd be judged for some shit. Like just being myself type shit.
I get that. Did that kind of like, cause like, most people know that we've known each other like majority of our whole lives,
Yeah.
and I can say that for the most part, you were quiet, or just a question mark. Like, you know, this Negro cool, but he don't really say a whole lot. But he's cool though.
Yeah, I never.
You carried yourself, you know, in a decent manner. You were well kept and to yourself for the most part.
Yeah, I was going through a lot.
Which somehow I felt like, but that drew more people to you.
That I definitely agree to.
And I can only say that because we were two peas in the pod, right?
True.
Like, same way. I tried to remain as quiet as I could. I tried to keep myself as decent looking as I could. I didn't really branch out to talk to people, but people always came to me. And I'd be
Facts.
like, and you get that feeling of like, what the fuck does this person see in me? Like, why do you think I'm cool? Why do you think?
I actually like I used to have that thought back then a lot. You feel me?
That's what I'm
but
saying,
it
I
was
know.
like it take time for you to go ahead and pretty much like know your worth. You feel me? Know who
Yeah.
you are as a person. And it's like it's okay to be you. You feel me?
It's okay to be
Ain't
you.
nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Be you, like, for real though. That's something I need to stress though. Be you, because whoever don't fuck with you, you don't need to fuck with them no way. Like, if you're doing something, or you're doing something to, like, for approval, you probably don't need to be doing it, and you probably shouldn't be around those people who won't approve of you unless you're doing that thing.
That's true, because it's like with a lot of people, they're trying to prove themselves to other
Yeah.
people, and it's like you really ain't got to do that. Like it's like it really should be like looked down upon.
That's why I'm like, I'm so glad that, you know, we were friends,
Yeah,
and we were kind of one and the same. Like, I think you would probably say that I was the more outgoing person.
I agree with that.
I don't get it. And you know what's crazy?
What?
I had somebody ask me, you know, so what did you think of us in high school, or blah, 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 blah. And, you know, my first instinct to answer that was, you know, I didn't think of you at all. Like, not you, but I didn't think of, like, y'all at all.
Yeah,
And that come off as like, because people come up to me now and be like, I thought you was stuck up, or blah, blah, blah. I was like, bruh, I felt like I was lame.
you thought you was lame?
I wouldn't say lame, but I thought I was, like, you know, just out the way. I didn't know. I wasn't in the know of what's going on. All I knew was I'm in school, I'm in
Did you
band.
want to actually be in that? Though?
No, I didn't care. And that's what I mean by that. Like, I didn't think of that.
Okay.
I mean, if I got the scoop on some shit, like, okay, that's cool.
I ain't gonna lie. I think everybody like having the scoop on shit.
If you like, I ain't about to go out here looking for the scoop, but if you want to give me the scoop on it,
Is that it's crazy? When you actually like be in your own little bubble, people actually bring it to you,
they will.
and it's like
Unwarranted sometimes.
exactly. Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
And depending on what it is, I'll be, you know.
That definitely be it. Cause I'll be like, I love this moment. You feel me? The fact like how we talk about you ain't gotta do too much and people still gravitate to you. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Don't do too much.
A lot of people should hear it.
But yeah, that's crazy that we kind of went through the same anxieties, because I swear to you, majority of the people that have came into my circle and became my friend, and this ain't me like trying to say like, but it's like I always just been myself, and people gravitated. And if I felt your energy, your vibe, whatever, I can fuck with you. Like, shit, you remained where you at. Like, I accepted you.
That's dope. I'm about to say, Nobody should really care about acceptance from other people as long as you accept
shouldn't,
yourself.
man. Yeah, accepting yourself is like
It's gonna take you far in life. It's gonna take you places that you never would have thought, especially like if you like young going through that type, you feel me, that experience.
yeah. I really want, cause you know, eventually when it's like really, really kick off, even though we have some like, we're gonna be having like some real adult conversations. I would love for a younger crowd to like tune in because, yeah, these kids need some motherfucking guidance.
That's
But that's
true.
besides the point.
Oh, you know what else I want to talk about?
What's up?
Pivoting.
Pivoting.
Pivoting meaning like
Help me understand.
when we talking about pivoting, in order for you to pivot, you got to have the faith to pivot. You feel me?
That you do.
And a lot of people, they might think of something and be like, nah, it ain't possible. Whether it's because of they situations that they got going on, you feel me? Like it might be also the people that might be around them telling them, oh, you can't do this. I don't know about that one right there. You might want to go ahead and stick to what you good at, whoop-de-whoop. And it's like, you ain't got to do that. You feel me? You could go ahead, take that leap of faith. This the message right here. Take the leap of faith. Don't do it tomorrow. Do it right now.
Message received. Message received. Follow us at Help Me Understand Podcast on Instagram, TikTok. Subscribe on YouTube. Do all of that. You can also follow me on IG at MYRIE _unlimited. Yeah.
And then, you know, for me, it's Overflow Quest, especially on IG.
Yeah. Follow.
Let's go get
Subscribe. We follow back. For now. Because once shit really get popping, don't be too late. Go ahead, get on the wave now. Because when shit get popping and shit get real, because we got a whole lot of other shit going on and a whole lot of shit planned, like this shit gonna go, like, listen, we going up, right?
Man, you already know the sky's the limit.
Speak that shit into existence, bro. Listen, don't be tardy to the party. Dun, dun, dun.